Good evening guys, it's currently Monday night and I'm starting the weekly vlog. I am back from work, I'm in my pyjamas now as you can tell, and I have, oh my face is a riot. I need to take my makeup off. I've taken my eye makeup off but I need to go down and cleanse my face and take my full face of makeup off, although there's not a lot left after a full day at work. And I also met up with my friend Jasmine tonight and her friend Amanda, who technically I would call my friend as well because she's awesome. So we went, we had Pizza Express, it was lovely, we had a pizza. What else did we have? Oh, we had starters and I had a mozzarella salad. Sadly I didn't have this camera so I didn't film it. But yeah, it was lovely, it was really nice and it was a good girly catch up. And then I may have had a toffee sundae from McDonald's as well, but let's not talk about that because I'm feeling rather touchy about the weight thing tonight. Basically I'm going hill walking tomorrow, which is going to be awesome. I'm really excited, it's my day off, I'm going to bring you guys along, but I had to try and find my outfit and get it all organised and get things good to go. So put on my trousers and I am literally just fitting them. Now I mean just, like, we're squeezing the fat into the trousers at the moment, and it's just not a good look. It's not a good look, it's not comfortable, I'm unhappy in myself, and I have said this for so long and I am the world's worst, you know. I'm unhappy yet I'm unwilling to do anything about it. Is that not the most ridiculous thing that you've ever heard in your life? Because that's me, that is me in one situation, you know. I don't like my work but I'm not applying for new jobs. I hate my weight but I'm not losing the weight. Do you see where this is going? Like, there's a bit of like a pattern here. Is it too dark like this? Oh, it's fine, we're rolling with it, it's too bright. Anyway, I basically just wanted to come on, have a little chat with you all, say hello on this lovely fine Monday evening. It's been an absolutely gorgeous day. Let's see if we can sit you here. We can! Yeah, it's been a gorgeous day here in Scotland. I was working but I managed to see a little bit when I finished at 5. And tomorrow is to be another absolutely stunning day, so that's why I'm going for a hill walk. I was originally going to be going myself. I'm going up to Ben Ann, which is, it's right next to Loch Lomond, I think, like Loch Lomond in the Trossachs area, above Aberfoyle. So I need to sit and have a look at that just now on my phone. I'm going to go downstairs, sit with Lottie. She's currently sleeping on that chair, I don't know if you can see her. But I'm going to take her downstairs, we'll chill in the living room and I'll have a look on the map to make sure I know where I'm going tomorrow because I'm driving. And I was going to be going alone, but then tonight when I went to dinner with Jasmine and Amanda's off tomorrow, so I said, girl, come along. And like, she loves hill walking, she's always doing all that sort of outdoorsy stuff. She's a lot more outdoorsy than me, so perfect, me and Amanda, and we're going for a little hill walk. So we're going to go to Ben Ann. I'm going to bring the camera along. The views are absolutely unreal. I mean, it's just going to be phenomenal. It's going to be an absolutely beautiful day. It's probably going to be quite busy because of the weather. It's not a Monroe, it's just 500 metres, so it's a little baby one. It's like half the height of a Monroe, but at the same time it's enough for me to sort of break myself in gently, and then the next time maybe I can do a Monroe. The reason I was going to do Ben Ann was because, as I said, I originally thought that I was going to be going by myself, but now that I'm going with Amanda, we probably could have done a Monroe, but also it's like my one day off in like forever and I just want to take it a bit easy, so I don't want to do a big massive one. So it's going to be fun, and Ben Ann has spectacular views of Loch Lomond and the Trossachs and that sort of thing, so I'll share that with you tomorrow. Anyway, for now I'm going to go. I'm going to look up stuff for the drive tomorrow and just sort of chill out a bit. My outfit's all good to go and stuff, so I don't really have a lot to do. I'm just going to get up at like 7. I'm not going to shower, I'm just going to like chuck my hair up and roll with it because I'll shower when I get back. And yeah, I'll go and chill with my little munchkin because I really missed her today. I was out until like 9, so I've missed seeing her wee face. So I'll go for now and I will see you tomorrow for the adventure that is going to be my Tuesday. Good morning guys, it's currently Tuesday morning. I am ready, I just need to go downstairs and get my boots on and my socks on. I've basically got a grey top on, I've got some shorts on, and yeah, I'm just going to chuck my hair up like this. I might like for some sun cream actually. I should probably put some of that on. Let me try and find it. Oh, I don't know where my sun cream is. I'm going to go and look for that just now, and I'm going to just get everything together for Amanda to come in, and yeah, I will see you on the road. Good morning! So we are at the bottom of Ben Ann, aren't we, Amanda? this is Amanda. So we're eating some chocolate brownies, gluten-free ones. Amanda's awesome, she bought them this morning for us. We're gonna have one of them. We've got our Alpro soya chocolate milk, which is nice by the way. I was really a fan of it, yeah.
It's really good.
And we're about to head off. So we've got our bags, I've got the camera. So yeah, let's go.
Already in the sunshine.
Let's go! We're climbing. And I'm already out of breath. I'm dying, I'm so unfit. This is so bad. But yeah.
She's doing great.
I don't know, like, panting away at the back here, but this bit's flatter, as you can see. And that's been on, I think. We believe so. So yeah, an absolutely gorgeous day, as you can see. And we're getting a bit sweaty.
Just
aren't we?
tired.
Just a wee bit sweaty. So, we're making progress. I don't know how far we've got to go. What do you think, Amanda?
Oh, it's absolutely beautiful up here.
Stunning!
There's lovely heather and there's wee butterflies.
It's pretty. It's just an amazing day to spend the day off.
I know.
Can't really complain. So yeah, this is the view. So we made it to the top. Say hello, Amanda. Woo! How nice is this view? Woo! It's pretty cool. Let's go the whole way around. And behind us, oh, I can't reach that far. But yeah, it is a spectacular view, and I'm sitting the wrong way. Like, so yeah, I think we're gonna have some food. We're gonna get the picnic out, and wow, it's just an absolutely stunning day. Literally couldn't have had a better day. And obviously, we've got to get all the pics as well. So we're getting the vlogging pic. Oh my god, why is the flash on? That's weird. Must have turned. Good evening, guys. It is Tuesday evening and you would have seen the clips from the entire day from the hill walk basically, and I came back, I put on some washing, I chilled out in the garden, I played with Lottie. I just had a really chilled, switched off evening because I am back to work in the morning, and then I'm going to have 3 days in, is it? Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then I'm off Saturday and Saturday. I'm going to have a long lie. I'm not going to get up till about 9. So yeah, it was an amazing day though. You probably saw the footage. It was absolutely glorious. I loved it, and I need to do more of that more often, if that makes sense, because it was a really nice day and Amanda is lovely. She's just, I don't know, she's just great, and we got along so well, and she's Jasmine's friend. That's how I know her. But then we went for dinner last night and I said I was going to do it, and she was like, you know what, I'm off, I'll do it with you. So yeah, it was really good, absolutely stunning day. But yeah, I am ready for my bed now. I'm feeling pretty sleepy, so I'm gonna go and I will see you tomorrow. Good morning, guys. It's Thursday morning and this is a bit weird because I'm off and I wasn't meant to be off. Out of breath, just going downstairs. Basically, it's been a sort of crappy few days. We had some lilies in the house, and unbeknown to us, lilies are extremely poisonous for cats. Basically, they go for the kidneys, and they can actually kill cats. So my mum's favourite flower is a lily. So we had lilies in the bathroom, and Tuesday night I caught Lottie having a little nibble on one of the leaves. So I didn't think much of it. I was just like, she eats everything else, like she eats her food off the floor, like what's a plant leaf? But I thought I'll Google it to be sure and make sure like it's not gonna hurt her. So on Googling it, I realised just how poisonous they are. And I sort of just thought she'll be alright, and I just sort of like left it that night because obviously it was like past the vets being open. So I left it and the next morning phoned the vets, and they were like, bring her in like straight away, like it's so dangerous, and we had to take her in. She's been in since, and basically they've done her bloods are normal, but she's on IV fluids to give her like the best chance. They had to give her like this charcoal, which charcoal, when it's in their bodies, it like absorbs the toxins, so they had to give her that on the first day. And now she's on these IV fluids. She needs to be in for 3 days to make sure she's okay, because it can show up in the 3 days. And basically she's been in vets during the day, and then she goes to like a wee pet hospital at night. So she was there last night through in Edinburgh, and then my dad went and picked her up this morning and brought her back through to her vets in Livingston, and then she goes back to Edinburgh tonight. So it's been a pretty crappy few days, to be honest, and I did not expect this. And I didn't even have pet insurance because it was something that was on my list to be sorted out. I had it free for a month with the vets, and it was on my list to get sorted out, so of course that wasn't great not having that. But like the main thing is that she's just going to be okay, and at the moment it's looking good. When my dad picked her up this morning to take her back to the day vets, she was looking great. She'd been eating, drinking, and was her usual self. So I'm dead chuffed with that. It was really good news to hear. I didn't want to hear him saying that she was looking unwell or that she'd been unwell through the night. So positive news, and I'm thinking positively. I'm not thinking about any other outcome at this moment in time. I think because she had such a little amount, because basically we'd been sitting in the kitchen eating her dinner, and the door had been open in the bathroom, and she loves going in there, so she'd gone up and straight in the bath, straight to the flower, and she'd had a little nibble. But I went in really quickly when I realised she wasn't in the kitchen. I was like, where's Lottie? So I went in, and of course I could see she'd had about a quarter of a leaf. So I think possibly because it wasn't the full leaf, because it was only a quarter, and because it wasn't actually the flower itself, apparently it's worse. I'm really hopeful that it's going to be a positive outcome and that she's going to be okay. So that's what's been happening, and last night I was just absolutely exhausted. And then I'm not even meant to be off today, but yesterday in work, my section coordinator came to me and said, look Sophie, we're really struggling on Saturday, which was meant to be my day off. So she was like, can you possibly come out tomorrow, so today, Thursday, and go to Saturday? So I was like, absolutely no bother, like I don't have any plans anyway. And at this point I sort of had a rough idea what was going on with Lottie, so I thought that'll give me a day to just be sort of chilling, not have to be at work worrying about her, just be here worrying about her, if that makes sense, because like I was upset at work yesterday and it's just awkward. So yeah, I've got a list of jobs to do today to keep my mind off of it, and that's basically the plan for the day. But yeah, oh, what a day, what a week, and oh dear. And I had some other news yesterday, and I just like, I'm not going to go into it because it's not really appropriate, but it just really shocked me, and it really hit home like how short and precious life is, and every single moment is just, you should just be grateful for every single moment that you have, because it can just be taken away so quickly. I was really shocked by the news that I heard. But yeah, so a tough couple of days, and then to top it all off, last night I was standing in this kitchen taking my makeup off at this mirror up here. I will show you. So the lights were off in the kitchen, there was just the hall light off because my mum was going to bed, and I was literally just going to quickly take my makeup off, so I didn't have the lights on. And then I looks out here, and there's a guy standing here. Standing right here. So what happened was the security lights outside went on, so I immediately looked up because obviously they caught my attention. Guy standing right there, jumped behind those flowers to hide, and yeah, that wasn't particularly nice. So silly me, I should have followed where he went. I should have kept an eye on him in the garden, but I immediately ran through there, ran to the stairs, and was like, Mum, Dad, like waking up my parents, because I thought, well, he's going to try to get in the house. So they came down, and by that point he was gone, and we don't know where he went. So we actually phoned, there's like a number you can phone that's not the emergency police number, but it's to let them know about something like that. So we phoned them, and I'll be honest, it was absolutely hilarious. I had a feeling that they were going to come along and have a look, although we'd said on the phone, like, look, don't bother us, but we just want to let you know, so you can maybe go to like the street that we're on and have a look and make sure there's not like a guy trying to break into houses. So they come, 2 police vans, right outside the house, pull up, they all jump out. There's about 5 or 6 of them running around the garden with torches. It was absolutely hilarious, but like not hilarious at the same time. And obviously they didn't find them, so they checked like the neighbouring gardens as well. But I think we've just got to be pretty careful because there's been like I can't say this word, burglaries maybe. They've been happening in the area, so yeah, I think basically he was going to attempt to get in the back door and maybe try and steal like car keys or something like that, but he did not get the ample opportunity because of our outside security lights. So it turns out that they are actually a really good thing. Anyway, I've now talked for 6.5 minutes, so I'm going to go and we can come back later and like talk about some exciting stuff or like show you some exciting stuff. I've got my to-do list today, so I'm going to get that ticked off. I might not manage it all, but I will attempt to. So I'm gonna go, I'm gonna have my little cup of tea, I'm gonna have some breakfast biscuits to try and cheer myself up. I'm gonna make a start on all the housework. I'm going to see Lottie tonight at about 6, so that'll be nice. It's currently about 12, so I've got 6 hours to, well, 5.5 to get this place into shape. So let's do it. So I am listening to London Grammar. This is currently my setup. It's a bit of a riot. I'm currently cleaning bits of the fridge, which isn't the most exciting job, but it's definitely taken my mind off of everything that sort of happened yesterday. I'm just listening to some music, getting the job done, and I'm going to pop it all back in the fridge and put in all the good stuff and get rid of all the bad stuff. And that is my exciting afternoon. Okay, so it's currently 10 to 3. I've basically spent the last 2.5 hours got in the fridge, cleaning out Lottie's litter tray. I also hoovered her room, hoovered the halls. So I did both of her litter trays a thorough clean, and then also the fridge is done. So this is it. It's all nice and cleaned out, all popped back in. I literally took out every single shelf and I washed it all down. So it's good to go. It's nice and clean. I said to you earlier like how positive I was feeling about Lottie, and then I got a call from the vet, Alison, and basically she phoned me about 12:30 and she said that she'd been sick, and I never really thought much of it because I thought, okay, well, she's on different foods, she's on IV fluids, like it makes sense that she might be a little bit sick. But she's phoned me back and left a message. I'm just going to grab my phone actually. She's left me a message on my voicemail just, and this was about half an hour ago, just saying that Lottie had been sick again. She was going to give her some anti-sickness medication and withdraw food for about an hour. So that's made me a bit more worried. Like I was feeling really, really positive, but now I'm just thinking, oh my god, like is this the start of it? And honestly, it just doesn't bear thinking about, because I will never ever forgive myself if something happens to her. I should have known. I should never ever have had the flowers there. So I just hope that she's alright. Anyway, I'm just waiting on Alison phoning me back because I phoned her and she was in with someone, so she's going to give me a call back. So I'm not going to shower just yet. I'm going to keep myself busy by doing the dishes. There are so many, so I'm going to empty this. I'm going to pop all this in, and basically as soon as I hear back from Alison I will update you guys. Fingers crossed she's just been a little bit sick because of the fluids, because of the food, because of the sort of unusual surroundings, and hopefully it's not relating to her kidneys and the toxins from the lilies. Good evening guys, I thought I would give you a little update. I'm still in my clothes, I'm just about to get in my pyjamas. It's about 9:30 and I had my hair in a braid today, so it's really like wavy, but we're just rolling with it, and I totally don't have any jeans on or anything on the bottom half, so we're just gonna sit here and not let that get in shot. I wanted to update you on my lovely little Lottie. Basically I was a little bit worried about her today. You probably sort of gathered that in the last clop. Wow, what is a clop? The last clip. I think I mentioned it, that she had been a little bit sick, and she'd been sick twice, so I was really worried about her. And I went in and was quite apprehensive to hear like the results from her bloods, because she was getting some more bloods taken to make sure everything was okay. They all came back completely normal, so that is really, really positive news. And she was dead sort of cuddly with me, and I had like 30-40 minutes with her in the car when we transferred her from like the day vets to the night vets. And she's still getting fluids tonight overnight, and then she gets fluids all day tomorrow, and then tomorrow night she'll be able to come home with us. So I'm really excited to bring her home tomorrow night. I cannot wait to have her back here. Like the house is really quiet without her. It's really weird and it's just like different. I don't know, she's definitely part of the family now. So yeah, tomorrow night this ordeal should all be over and I will have her back here, and I feel so bad for her. Like, she's been here, there and everywhere and getting all these needles in her, these injections. She had to get like an anti-sickness injection today, and I just feel so bad for her because she'll be feeling really sorry for herself, and I just feel like guilty mum, you know. I just feel like it should never have happened. I do want to just reiterate the fact though that lilies are extremely toxic for cats, so if you have any cats and you didn't know that, please 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 never buy them, or you'll end up in a situation like I have. They're really bad for them and I didn't know that. So anyway, I am going to enjoy my little cup of tea in a bit more of a chilled mood tonight, not feeling as sort of tense as last night. So I've got a big mug of tea and I have got a Snickers bar. Is that the right way? Yeah. So I'm going to enjoy some chocolate with my tea, and I'm going to get in my pyjamas, get nice and cozy, chill out, and then tomorrow I'm back at work, and then tomorrow night I'll be getting my little munchkin. So I will update you tomorrow night when I'm back with Lottie, once I'm back from my work. Good morning guys, it's currently Saturday morning. I'm up super early, but basically I woke up and I needed the toilet, and then I wanted to go and get this little munchkin because she was in her own room. So she's here, she's purring. You're purring, aren't you? You're purring like crazy. Oh, you saying hello to the camera? Hello camera. You're so sweet. Oh, you're so sweet. Basically she has to have that collar on because she's still got like her IV line in, and she eats at it and she takes it off. I think she's ripped it off a couple of times, so she's going to get that out today at 11, and then no more collar, no more thing on her arm. She can really get back to normal, but we are super stoked to have her home. She's doing really well. She's eating lots, she's purring away this morning. She seems really content. She's not as sort of excitable as usual, but I think that's probably because of the collar and the thing on her leg. So once they're off, I'm thinking she'll just be back to normal. So fingers crossed. The vet said we're not quite out, like, you know, I don't know what the phrase is, but we're not quite 100% there yet, but that she's really pleased with her and that she's doing really well. So yeah, I'm just having some morning cuddles before I need to get up in about half an hour to get in the shower for work. But it's really nice just to chill with her, and she's being dead relaxed and cuddly. Good evening guys, I am back from work. I'm still in my uniform. I'm just about to change. I've taken my scarf off, but yeah, I'm gonna basically pop on my pyjamas and I'm just gonna chill. I'm gonna read my book tonight, which is still Louise Pentland's Wild Like Me. I need to try and get it finished because it's due back at the library in like 2 days. So this is my plan for this evening. I also need to look at like car insurance because I'm pretty sure that my car insurance runs out soon, but like I haven't had anything from the company, and I tried to get it online last night and I couldn't get on to look at it, which was a bit annoying, so I'm going to spend some time attempting to do that. Other than that, it's quite a quiet one. I'm just going to chill with Lottie. I'm just loving having her back and well and happy and her usual self. It's so nice to see. So we're going to chill on the couch tonight. I'm going to have my tea, read my book, and that's about it. And I'm going to get this vlog good to go. So yeah, that's it, and I will see you next week. I've got 2 days off. I've got Wednesday and Thursday off, so should have some sort of reasonably exciting plans. One day I'm going to do lots of tidying around the house and decluttering because I still have not dealt with this. I know it's an absolute riot. So one day is going to be that, and one day I'm going to attempt to either go for a nice walk or a hill climb depending on the weather. It's not looking great at the moment, but we'll see. And yeah, that's pretty much the week ahead. So I hope you guys will tune in for it next week, and I hope you have enjoyed this week's, and if you have, please give it a thumbs up. It just lets me know if you guys are enjoying the videos because it's just, I don't know, it's a little bit of reassurance, isn't it, that they're going down well and that you're still enjoying watching them. And yeah, I will see you in a week's time with another weekly vlog. Have a great week and I'll see you then. Bye!